It's the Grappler Gazette.
Burn it down, baby.
Burn it down.
It's dirtier. Are we not going to get into it?
Dirt sheets.
Welcome into the Grappler Gazette, episode number 3. We have a big show lined up for you today. But first, let's meet the grapplers. First, his finishing maneuver is a grappler clash over some hot lava rocks that he rents from the Home Depot. Give it up for grappler number 6.
Oh, thank you, Seven. Thank you, Seven. I appreciate that.
And his tag team partner tonight, breathing hard already. His finishing maneuver is the Ocho Piranha that he does off the top rope. Give it up for grappler number 8.
What an intro. Thank you so much. It is a pleasure to be here.
Don't they need to know who you are?
Oh, they can read. It's 7. All right, so what do you say? Let's get into it. All right, the architect, Iowa's own. This is a story about him. You know who I'm talking about, Seth Rollins.
Oh, I love Seth. Burn it down, baby!
Burn it down!
Burn it down!
Burn it down!
I don't want to strain a vocal cord.
He has suffered a repetitive trauma injury while training for Wrestlemania, guys.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
He suffered a severe sprain of his supraspinatus. Did I say that right? Supraspinatus?
Sounds like supraspinatus, maybe? The rotator cuff muscle?
Yeah, yep, the rotator cuff, yep.
Okay, what happened?
The injury happened when Rollins was repeatedly pointing at the Wrestlemania sign. So here we go again, guys, with this Wrestlemania sign.
We knew this was going to happen one day. We've been worried about this for years.
How many years have we been talking about this, guys?
We say this all the time. We say somebody's going to get injured.
So, where does this leave his match with Brock Lesnar? Where does this leave the main event?
And the Universal title.
So the titles work in limited dates, and now the entire match is up in the air because this guy continually pointed at this Wrestlemania sign, and we know Wade Keller loves that. But does he realize the abuse it's putting on the body?
He's putting lives in danger. Wade Keller, you are encouraging people's lives to be in danger by this.
Settle down, Wade. Settle down, Wade.
Let's think about this, guys. Relax for a second. Let's think about this whole storyline here. The Universal title is on limited dates. Brock Lesnar is on limited dates, and now Seth Rollins, who won the Royal Rumble, one of the best Royal Rumbles we've ever seen,
ever,
is now injured from pointing at the Wrestlemania sign. Guys, is this what the business is about?
Well, it's so predictable. We knew this, and we knew this was going to happen, man. You take too many chair shots, you get concussed. You point at the sign too much, you tear a rotator cuff muscle. That's
and you know where it's all coming from. You guys know where this is all coming from.
Where?
It's because Wade Keller is rating these guys at the way they point at this sign, and they're all looking for 5-star points. That's just they're all competing with each other for the highest rating from Wade Keller on the point.
And all that hyperextension going on is just
unbelievable.
Awful.
Where does this leave the main event of WrestleMania now? I mean, who's going to fill those shoes, guys?
I don't think anybody can. I don't think there's anyone on the roster.
I mean, in my opinion, I feel like they're going to have to put the women in. It's going to have to be Ronda Rousey and Becky Lynch or Charlotte. It's going to have to be one of them. It just, at this point, it has to be. I mean, who else?
Very possible, Seven. Very possible.
Who else do you have? You have nobody. Who are you going to put in there?
There's no replacement for Seth Rollins, man. There's no this is heartbreaking news right now.
He's the architect. He's the architect of the match. He's the architect of fire and burning it down. And now he's
from Iowa.
But also,
he's from Iowa.
And again, now I'm going to get upset because right now, think about this. Seth Rollins can't point. I mean, do you know what that means?
What are these next 5 Raws going to look like if this guy can't point at the sign?
I mean, why watch now? Why watch at this point now?
How many viewers are they going to lose?
They just lost 3 more. I'll tell you that right now.
Absolutely. I didn't know I was going to get this upset talking to you guys about this week's news, but I'm really, you can't see it, but I am shedding some grappler tears right now. And it's not just because I sat on my balls. I am really upset.
Humble.
All right, and so our next story involves Sasha Banks. You guys are all Sasha Banks fans.
Oh, absolutely. Who isn't?
Absolutely. I mean, I think close
she's
to everybody.
Boss, man. I mean, she's
or is she?
Uh-oh.
Or is she? Sasha Banks has come under fire from the chairman himself, BKM, and here's why. He feels there should only be one boss and has now labeled Sasha Banks the employee. What do you think guys think about that? Like a little gimmick change. She's
BKM. I mean,
what's she gonna do? Is she gonna get all new stuff? All the new
she's gonna have a little name tag.
She's gonna have to make her ass a little bigger then, because boss fits nicely. Employee. Think about how much that's gonna wrap around.
Good observation. You're right.
Start eating some White Castle.
Well, what about her brass knuckles? What about her brass knuckles? I mean, employee. I mean, across all of them. Wow.
You know what? She's gonna run out of fingers.
So I mean, what do you think they might do? Do you think they might take her off TV for a little bit, repackage her as the employee, and then bring her back with some new theme music, some new ring gear, and
laptop? Give her a laptop and a collared shirt. I guess that might be.
Is there any choice, Seven? I mean, seriously, is there any choice? She can't come back out as the employee with her boss music, and there's really no choice in the matter.
There's got to be some changes for sure. So
maybe it shows that WWE is trying, though. At least they're trying to cater to the casual fan. It sounds like
definitely that's a great gimmick, the employee.
And it makes sense. I mean, what company has two bosses? I mean, can you guys name one?
That's a good point.
I'm blank right now.
I wonder if Bruce Springsteen has employees. Now I'm thinking about it. That's a good one. I don't know.
All right, so we'll have to keep our eye on this story, and hopefully Sasha Banks still has a WrestleMania match. If it's the employee or the boss, it's up in the air right now. It honestly is. All right, our next story: a lawsuit has been thrown out after OutBack Jack closed his restaurant, OutBack Jack Steakhouse. The failing restaurant franchise had sued OutBack Steakhouse for copyright infringement and lost wages. The suit was finally thrown out when it came to light that OutBack Steakhouse had been a franchise for 30 years prior to OutBack Jack's Steakhouse.
Oh, that was I don't know, man. I had eaten twice at an OutBack Jack Steakhouse, and I got a beer in a wrestling boot, and I thought it was the best. So this is terrible news to me.
Not only is the beer in the wrestling boot the best, but I would actually bring in my LJN OutBack Jack every single time I went in, and he signed it for me every time.
What? Are you serious?
So you have
very accommodating
Jack
conditions.
Wow, what a guy! Oh, that's a shame.
It is a shame.
And he did that at every restaurant, from what I understand. All four of them, I think.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it was nice too, because they had the LJN OutBack Jack dolls at every table, like kind of as a centerpiece. He would be holding the napkins. Very nice touch. And the traditional OutBack Steakhouse, they don't have anything like that. They don't have anything like that.
There's no flair there. There's no flair. No pun intended.
They might have an A1 steak sauce on the counter and on the table and maybe some Heinz ketchup, but there's no LJN guys on there. There's no LJN dolls.
What's a guy to do? How do you guy just wants to make a living, man? He was just that's wrong.
This is the world. This is the world we live in now.
Yeah, that's true. It's upsetting. There's no news. No good news at all anymore, man.
No.
Snowflakes, social justice warriors, they shut down the steakhouse.
Franchises, it's not. I'm really.
At least Shoney's is still going with Big Papa Pump. I mean, at least we have something out there.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Good call. I need something to look forward to. I'm sorry, guys. I'm really upset.
That's depressing. I'm sorry, OutBack Jack.
Yeah. Here's to you, buddy.
All right, that's the show for today. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like our video, hit that notification button, subscribe, and leave some comments discussing some of the topics we brought up today. And don't forget to join us on the next episode of the Grappler Gazette. Seriously, dude, stop snorting.